today. So, that being said, we've got the originator of this whole ITC thing. He is that dude that created this. The ladies love him. Everybody knows him. Some call him Pop Pop. I call him the Ace. He is the man that's gonna put you straight into your place. He is that man, Terrell Campbell.
I come through banging like I'm King Kong. That's a shout out to our boy Kenny.
And of course, we've got ITC's main mouthpiece here. He is that hot take spitter, the man who rips like Dylon spits. He is the modern day Ali on the microphone. When he steps into your home, all your ladies is gone. He is that man.
I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. Madam Web wasn't that bad.
Oh, Jesus.
But it's your boy Mace ready to go, coming with the hot takes. Let's get it.
You didn't even tell me you were going to come with something like that off top, bro. You got to prepare me for that. Madam Web wasn't that bad?
I'll say my piece later, but go ahead, continue.
I guess we're going to have to get there. We see Daryl, like, clearly is not happy about what you said. And, of course, we've got ITC's resident troll. He is that guy that sees a fire and he's like, I got this gasoline and gunpowder. What's happening? If you let him into your brain, he will drive you insane. He is that man, Daryl.
I don't have a theme song. I wish I did.
He had nothing for us. Just two claps. Just two claps. That's it. I guess. This guy, man. This guy. Well, yep, we are back, of course. We missed you last week because I had family stuff going on here, so I was not ready to go. Kind of popped up out of nowhere, so it wasn't something that I was really expecting. Otherwise, we would have told you guys we were going to be off. But we're back, and of course, I know you missed us. You see these pretty faces. You're like, ooh, we love those guys. But we got to get into everything because, of course, we got you for an hour. We're trying to keep you on the clock here. Mace, let's start here, my good sir. The world is on fire. The internet's been going crazy. We've been seeing people talking about how they are being leaders of young men due to EA College Football 25 finally dropping. Brother, we both have had it, been playing the game. What are your initial thoughts on the game?
So first off, there was over 2 million pre-orders for the 3 extra days of gameplay.
God damn. Sorry.
I mean, EA was out there.
I'm sorry. That's my initial reaction.
To play the game, over 2 million people paid an extra $30 to play this game 3 days early.
Yeah,
man.
We're both one of those.
if you're not in a solidified relationship, brother, don't pick up the game, dog, because your gal ain't gonna be happy.
I'm in a relationship with myself, so I'm good. So
yeah, bro. If you ain't got a solid foundation to your relationship, this ain't your game, because how are you supposed to maintain what is it to be eligible, a 2.6 GPA, go to all your classes, all your practices? How are you supposed to be an All-American and still go home to your wife and make sure she's comfortable? Some gotta give.
Nope. Nope.
Something gotta give, dog.
It's easy.
It's like not only something's gotta give, brother. You gotta go to work, get off, and then clock into your second job. And then you still got to make sure your family tight. Like, brother, we stressed.
Hey,
we stressed right now.
My man is not lying right now, dog. Like, let me tell you something. If I literally, and this is me, y'all know I'm pretty reasonable, right? Fam, I was getting upset that other people was getting verbal commits and I wasn't. I'm like, what is this? I am a leader of young men. I am going to lead y'all to the promised land. And you want to commit to these clowns? gonna be upset. So, and me, I'm pretty reasonable. So imagine them niggas that ain't reasonable, how they reacting as they watching their homeboys get verbal commits and stuff. But let me tell you something. I have already seen multiple posts of people that have been through either one whole season or multiple seasons. This game has taken people's life. I hope you, like May said, I hope you have a good situation with your wife or girlfriend. Because if not, nigga, this is going to put your relationship to the test. Because like May said, when you get off the clock from job number 1 to pay the bills, you got to get in for job number 2. You got to get these recruitings in. And you got to get these hours ready, baby. You got to keep building a dynasty. This is a job. This is a lifestyle.
I mean, there's
head, man.
We always know there's those people out there that's going to take Wyoming to the promised land. So, I mean, somebody's got to do it.
Okay, can I ask you guys a question? Because obviously, I'm buying this game. Like that's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm buying this game because Jerome will tell you I loved college football, like say NCAA football back in the day, except for the time that I took my team undefeated and then they fired me right after. But let's say you're talking about how much time you got to put into it. Like, so do you start off like is it like the road to glory mode where you kind of start off and you're trying to get to these colleges? Is it like dynasty mode where you build up a program? Like you got to
both.
We talking about that. It's got on both. The answer is yes. Okay. But what we specifically talking about right now is dynasty. I am a leader of young men. I have to teach them how to be upstanding individuals and still produce on the field for me. You know how stressful that is? You know how
we gotta turn boys to men over here and get them ready for society.
We've been given responsibility by all these virtual parents that expect us to get their children through college. This is a serious responsibility.
But see, you got to get these kids through. You got to make sure they don't mess around with the virtual wrong woman. You got to make sure that they don't have no virtual kids, before they ready to go to the next level. You got to make sure they don't get on that virtual crack. I mean, just all sorts of things.
I sat on the couch and told these parents that their kids was in good hands, brother. I plan to deliver on my promise. Listen, bro. These kids will be upstanding citizens. Just so you know, if you come to UT, that Hellcat waiting on you. I'm just letting you know right now. that Hellcat waiting on you, brother.
honestly, like, man, I'm telling you, fellas.
Just letting you know right now. We got Hellcats Row. We got Hellcats Row out in front of the training facilities.
Daryl looks like he is so disgusted by us. He looks so disgusted.
Letting you know, Hellcats Row. That's what we call it. We call it Cat's Corner.
Hey, look, Daryl. I understand that you are not in on this, but you have to understand, coming from our point of view, this is a big deal. Okay, this is a very, very big deal, brother. You have to understand that. This is a return to glory.
See, this is the thing. I hear a lot of lies right here. Y'all just want to use these players to win the big game. That's all we doing. We just try use all their good ability, get all the best players, scumbag their lives. Who cares? I just need to win. That's all it is.
Whoa. I think you have a misunderstanding here, sir. My name is not Diabo Martin Luther Sweeney. That's not how we do business around here, okay? It's not how we do this. We are leaders of men. So we take these young fellas and turn them into men. We do that proper around here, okay? We make sure you got a good GPA, everything. Like May said, we sat down in these living rooms and promised these parents that their children would be taken care of, and we're going to do our job because we're leaders.
Leaders. So you the football Andrew Tate. That's what we talking.
No, whoa. See, he's out there false promising. He's out here telling people bull that's building up their confidence. He's a confidence man. That's not what we are. We are leaders of men. Okay? It's a difference. But on a serious note, though, Mace, the gameplay, how do you feel about everything?
I'm glad. I'm glad they took their time. Now there's some real it's college football, man. It feels like college football. It's more wide open, a lot more fast paced, a lot more big plays, but that's what college football is. It's what it's always been. Um, more so than the gameplay itself is just the presentation is chef's kiss. It's elite. Um, everything from the audio in stadiums to the crowd to the overall just everybody's unique entrances, everybody's unique stadiums. There are no cookie cutter stadiums in there. They legitimately created every stadium. Um, I appreciate their commitment to making this a good game instead of copy and pasting the AI from Madden and then just giving us some and speeding it up a little bit. So
I'll say this game was
EA,
made
I
with
talk a lot of crap
love.
about you, but
Look, they did right. They had a lot of promise to us for a long time, right? They would tell us about how they're putting in all this love into it. They're taking their time. They're really trying to make this the best possible game that they could. And I actually have to say, in an environment where we're consistently talking, fellas, about how these companies are always disappointing us with these releases, right? They're giving us these effing non-complete games, parsing our games up into DLCs when we used to get them as a full, complete package, all those type of complaints that we have. EA handed us a complete package, all for whatever price you want to pay. So for those that paid, the $30 more to get it early, to those that just paid the regular price, everybody's getting what they want, a complete game, which I cannot stress enough, dog. Like, it's amazing to see. It's been amazing to play. The gameplay, you can tell they clearly have taken their time with developing that engine more and more and more. As May said, the speed of the game, if you played, the old college football games and then you played Madden, you always knew the college game always played faster. It is most definitely like that, from playing the Madden beta to what's going to be, what we're going to get presented this year for Madden compared to this. That being said, it feels so much like college football in every single way, like down to what plays after you get a first down. Like, it's amazing. The entire atmosphere is there for every moment of the game. I know some people have had their issues with the passing system. Mace, me and you had a discussion about this. I love it. It really allows you to put a variance of balls out there instead of just basically the same three passes that you're going to see if you have if you're using the different passing. I will say, if you're someone who's just picking it up, give yourself some time, let yourself work at it a little bit. I promise you that passing system is so dope. You can put the ball in some amazing places. Like, look, I'll put up some clips over the course of this week, but y'all will see. You drop that bad boy in the bucket. Like, I know, Mace, you've had a couple where you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I just fit it in there.
Bruh, there's like those seams where dudes try to undercut and you just drop it in the oh God.
Yeah, it's a wonderful thing. So I have to say, EA, you actually delivered on this one, guys. I gotta give you your credit. It's everything that I wanted out of the game. I will say the one refinement I think they need to make is specifically, it's a Road to Glory thing. Their play calling with Road to Glory is not great. The computer doesn't use a lot of the playbook. I was actually talking to OJ about this, Mace. it feels like they only use maybe a third of the playbook, maybe a third. And I understand that, like me, perfect example, right? I went to Michigan. They're a running team. They're going to run the ball a lot, right? A lot of the times the play calls come up and it's going to be a run, but it shouldn't be same formation, same runs over and over and over and over again. There's too many plays stock in these playbooks. I mean, stock in the Michigan playbook? I think there's like 355 offensive plays.
That seems about right for most of the playbooks. They're right around 350.
Yeah, so we really shouldn't be seeing the same offensive plays get called like that, but I think that's just a tuning thing that they're going to have to do a little bit. But overall, I think the game is great. I think part of it too, Mace, is that me and you are also having a little bit of a different experience than others, because when we're playing the game like against a computer, we're playing it on Heisman. The game is on All-American for a lot of people. So there are some complaints that I've seen from people playing on All-American. Like, I know one thing Zan on YouTube was complaining about was that he felt that the pass rush was not good enough in the game. But I think that's more of an All-American thing.
Oh, yeah.
Because I haven't really seen that. And even when I've been playing online, right, when I've been playing head-to-head games, I haven't really seen issues with not being able to get home with my pass rush. So maybe that's a hit or miss thing. I don't know. Maybe it's a team-specific thing, too. Also, right, I'm playing with Michigan, who has one of the better defensive lines in football. So maybe it's that, but who knows? All I will say, though, is that if you haven't went out and got college football at this point and you were thinking about it, you was kind of on the wall. You was like, I don't know. I got to wait and see. How does everybody feel about this? Do they really love it? Stop waiting like a damn fool. Go out and go get you this and get in and become a leader of men. T, I know you can't wait till you become a leader of men, can you? I know you excited, huh? Ready to come out there, give these promises. Be like, yeah, baby, you're going to get playing time if you come in here. You ready to tell them, huh?
Yeah, hey, on his, hey man, his
I got one question.
His recruiting bitches are gonna be legendary, brother.
What's your question, T? What's your one question?
Okay, I got a question. All right, with the dynasty mode, is it so you're just taking over a school? It's not like back in the day where you created one. You're taking one over.
You can create one. They have a team builder too. You can create one if you want to.
I'm making so many promises.
see, it brings it out in all of us. You see that? It brings it in all of us. You just want to fulfill the recruiting promises that you put out there on the trail. That's it. We're trying to win around here.
I'm looking to be a leader of men and a lover of women.
See, man, hit
See, that sounds like you trying to sleep with your recruits' mamas, and that's a bad start. That's a bad start.
Listen, bro, if you want to
from the right area,
if you want to tip your scales, if you want like that recruit that's on the fence, bro, just go down there and fix the plumbing issue and see if you can get some you know what I'm saying? Sway the recruit's mind a little bit,
Gotta hit him with that roto rooter.
Oh, so you only going after the kids with single parents. I see what you're doing here. I see you. The ones they have a lot to play for.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is historically, those are the ones that usually do a lot better,
That's straight out of Dabo Sweeney's playbook right there,
See,
bro. I see.
Daryl, that's who you need to be worried about.
You
That's
gotta
who you
watch
need to
out for
give the
him.
speech to.
You got
It's him. He the one talk about going and putting all these fake promises in place, and he talking about cutting his recruits' mama and stuff. Like, that ain't cool. Me and Mace is just trying to lead you to the promised land and get you to the league, baby. We trying to get you through college and get you to the league. That's it.
and the Hellcat. Hellcat. Don't forget that.
But don't forget, I might be helping to produce the next generation.
Wow. Listen, bro, come to UT, dog. We got Hellcats. We got Hellcats, live music, good barbecue. It's lit. It's a little hot in the summertime, but besides that, we make it work. We make it shake out here. We got AC units. We good.
Yo, better yet, hey. Once the University of Campbell opens up, all you real football players, all you real virtual football players that don't want to coach just all up on the field, all up in your shots.
Where are you going to place this university? I'm curious now. Like, where is University of Campbell going to be, brother? Like,
it's going to be placed in Texas just to mess with you and your recruits and everybody you're recruiting. And Jerome, I'm recruiting in Michigan too. I'm recruiting in Illinois. I'm recruiting in Indiana. I'm taking your recruits. And Daryl, I hope you're having a great day.
You can do it. You can do whatever you want there, brother. Our player is going to be coming from the South. We trying to get fast around here. Okay, so we in Florida. We ain't worried about you. We going to Florida. That's our plan. There's this pocket of Florida, Southern Florida. Them Florida boys, they be doing weird things like chasing chickens around for fun. So, hey, bro, I'm with it. I need some of them on my team. Okay? Hey, and when you're talking about nepotism, you're talking about the University of Campbell. This nigga nepotism, and he talking about he gonna try to create the next generation himself. Nepotism, Mace.
What? You mean to tell me that when T. Campbell the fourth is the leading quarterback in the Heisman finalist, that you won't be like, man, that's some long-term planning. Come on now.
Hey, look, I mean, if that's what you're gonna do, brother, that's just what you're gonna do. But I'm just simply saying, I don't know if that's necessarily the best approach to be trying to cut your recruits' mamas. That's all.
Daryl looks completely disgusted right now. He's like, I can't believe I have to sit down with these buffoons.
Gotta love it, though. Gotta love it.
I'm saying, gotta look to a bright future, right?
I don't even know what to say to that.
Y'all control. I'm not trolling today. Nope. Y'all just nope. Y'all got it.
All right. Enough clouded though. But no, seriously, if you don't got college football, take your butt out there and go get it. You're gonna love it. Like, if you love the old games, this is everything you could hope for. But I'm gonna throw y'all boys a curveball because I totally forgot about this, and I know we all are actually caught up on this. So we just saw the season finale of The Boys drop this week. Gentlemen, this was a very, very wild season. Now that the season's over, and because this thing called the internet where people go on it and they see spoilers all day long anyway, look, if you haven't watched the new episode on Thursday's season finale, I'm telling you now, it's about to be spoilers moving forward. Okay, so you can don't turn us off. Just put us on mute, and you'll see me change the banner at the bottom when we done talking about The Boys. Okay, so don't turn us off. Just put us on mute. But Pop, we'll start with you. I want you and Daryl to tell me, y'all thoughts on this last season of The Boys, and especially Thursday's season finale, where it went motherfucking crazy.
All I will say is this. The one character in The Boys that scares me to a point that I don't know if I ever met someone in real life how I would handle this is Sage. Because she is way too smart for her own dang good. Like Homelander, he's a psychopath. We already knew that. But Sage scares me because Sage played everything to a T.
Did this man?
Yeah,
he had to slide that in there. You know what? You know what? I like the commitment.
Daryl, what you got to say, man?
Daryl, how did you feel? Because I know throughout the season, me, you, and Mace have been talking about it. How did you feel about everything that went down on Thursday's season finale?
This man over here talking about I'm afraid.
What? What you say?
Your mic.
I don't know why it keeps on. It's auto editing my volume. It's crazy. This man's saying that literally that Sage is you're afraid of Sage. It's freaking, that's wild to me.
Oh, go into your audio settings for StreamYard because
it's probably doing it because
it's doing the auto because I had to turn that off on mine. I know exactly what's going on. It's like an auto volume change setting. But anyways, as I was watching the episode, them eyes, they was slowly. Hey man, listen. I was dog. By the end of the episode, your boy was just.
Look, man, the fact that first off, the fact that Butcher ripped her in half. Let's start there. Okay, let's just start there. Brother. That's going to be mad problems for them. We all saw, obviously, they got scooped up at the end there, right? But what the hell are they going to do now? Like, nigga, everybody got scooped. How are they going to get loose? That means they're going to have somebody on the inside that's going to be able to help them because we all know Butcher done lost his damn mind. And clearly, apparently it's not cancer because this nigga is not going to die because he was looking real healthy at the end.
Hey, he was looking hell. I'm talking about skin just shining. The beard was all black. That boy had that Rogaines in there.
Hey, he looked like he just came fresh from the spot.
Hey, listen, he purified his soul in the waters of Lake Minnetonka, boy. He was fresh. Hey, he was fresh, son.
The only person that got away that whole time was literally Starlight, you know. But that's about it. But yeah, they got it to a point because from what I've heard, that this next season of The Boys is the final season.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
So they're actually trying to push to leave season 5 with a cliffhanger so they can do a movie.
Which that would be okay. And plus, at the same time, like say, you also got Gen V, which this season of The Boys, we saw a lot of, you know, stuff that happened in Gen V, you know, carry over to The Boys. You know, we saw characters come over. So it's going to be an interesting thing to see what happens.
Hey, one thing I want to point out is that the black dude, you know how mad I would be if that was the nigga that they sent after me? You got to die. Oh. Whenever I get out, that nigga has to die. You're not going to slap me with your thing and think you're not gonna die. I'm blowing you up too. It's not even gonna be a question. I gotta blow you up now, okay? Because that is crazy.
Oh yeah, bro. That's personal. It's personal at that point. Personal at that point.
But we gotta talk about the one underrated person that we're not talking about.
Who?
Firecracker.
Ashley.
Oh yeah.
We don't know what happened to her. We don't know what happened to Ashley. We don't know. And
Ashley
I'm
was smart. That's what she was. Ashley was smart. She was smart. I wonder why she kept having all these chicks named Ashley around her, but it all made sense in the end. It was like, that's
like
why
that Ashley wasn't on the list.
Yep.
It's like what are you doing? I killed Ashley. She wasn't on the list.
Wrong Ashley, bro. See, I get it. I understand why now. I get it. I was wondering because I was like, why does she keep having all these chicks named Ashley working for her? But now it makes sense though.
Yeah, Ashley. If you want my personal opinion, I think Ashley gonna be the one to set them boys free. She's on the inside already, and we don't know what her power is yet.
I think it's gonna be her and Gustavo. Cause she gonna go to him because he the only one that ever really had control of this nigga Homelander. He the only one. She gonna be like, need your help. And he'll get the boys out and they all gonna be mad as hell that it's him getting them out. They were like, oh, not this nigga again.
It's probably gonna be some Ashley versus Sage. I'm telling you right now. Ashley might have like some brain power or something like that to knock off Sage.
Yeah, because you saw her head was that cranium was she had that
That reminded me of what's his name? The nigga at the end of the Hulk movie.
Yeah.
The one that was supposed to be the leader. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, wait. I think he's still about to be the leader. T. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have him in this Captain America movie, dog. I'm pretty sure because we getting.
Oh yeah.
Hulk
in the new
versus Red
Captain
Hulk.
America, we're supposed to be getting Maestro and I think we're getting all three versions of the Hulk. Well, that's off topic, but we're getting Eric Bana's Hulk and what was the other dude that played Hulk?
Ed Norton.
Yeah, I think we're getting both of them in this Captain America, along with
Well, we already know
Mark Ruffalo talk and
per the end of the last Doctor Strange movie, we know convergences are happening. We know they're happening. So there's no reason why that couldn't happen in this movie. Hey, look, I don't know about y'all fellas, but next Saturday,
I'm in there.
Be in the movies, IMAX, watching Deadpool.
Hey, we got X-23.
I will not be watching Deadpool next Saturday.
Huh?
I'll be watching it next Sunday after the show. Boom.
Chupas. Now we can't even talk about it next Sunday. What is this, Terrell? Get your act together. See it sooner.
Hey, sorry that people want to see movies with me, and I only have a limited amount of time to do it. Okay, so I'm sorry that I got like 3 people that want to see a movie with me. I'm not gonna go see the movie 3 fucking times. I'm gonna see it one time with Terrell. 3 people, and that's it.
Get your stuff in a bag and get your together. All right. I don't want to hear the excuses.
You're not a doctor, so you can't tell me to put it in a bag. So
all right, we're a little off track here.
No, technically we're not, because my next question for you was these last. We've seen over this last set of Marvel movies, there's been a lot of backlash to the majority of them, right? We've seen a lot of hate towards a lot of these products, even stuff like, perfect example, The Marvels was actually a good movie, but we know for some reason a lot of these nerds that live in their basement really, really hate women as leads and stuff. So that was poorly received. We've just seen it, right? Where there's been a lot of stuff that they've done. I mean, even dating back to the Eternals, right? Where it wasn't necessarily received well. So my question for you now is, with this next slate that's coming out, starting really with Deadpool and the Wolverine, should the excitement start to kick back up?
I think so. It's all. I think I'm not sure if it's confirmed yet, but the Russo brothers should be there. They'll be taking over the Avengers again. we will get way more mutant action now. I think it's all but confirmed that the mutants will take over as like the primary um, protagonists in the movies at this point. I think there'll be a lot more focused on them. I think we still got our Hope trilogy somewhere down the road, but I'm not like
But like
counting
what?
on that.
I mean, it wouldn't make sense. This is one thing that people don't want to acknowledge, and this is what's made me kind of roll my eyes at a lot of the reaction to these movies. Is that, dude, they can't keep giving us the same characters and giving us those movies over and over. I don't want Iron Man 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't want that. There are too like y'all know I have the Marvel Encyclopedia, right? For those that don't know, right? This is it. This is the book right here. Do you see how thick that is? There are too many damn characters to be sitting here doing the same characters and stories over and over. I hope what you read there, Mace, is 100% right. I hope they are moving it to shift that the mutants are going to be more of the actual protagonist in these next series of movies, because I don't want to see that, because the thought process of doing all those characters and keeping them as the stars over and over and over is how the hell we got a Black Widow movie that we never should have had. That's how we're getting a Agatha Harkness show that we never should have had. You see what I'm saying?
Like in my opinion, if we want to, because of the whole convergence multiverse aspect of these movies, if we want to do cameos for like Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man or Thor is really like the only Thor and the Hulk are really the only Avengers that have like that still have a story to tell, right? And Doctor Strange, right? Because he's a big part of this whole multiversal thing. Those three have the biggest story to tell still. So it's I just don't get it why people are just so hard pressed on, oh, we need Iron Man back, we need Captain America. But like, no, we don't. We don't need those characters. If they want to make cameos in movies, sure. Like if for whatever reason in the next Doctor Strange movie or whatnot, they go to a universe where Robert Downey Jr. is still alive and he gets a little 5-10 minute screen time here and there, cool, whatever. But he doesn't need to be the main protagonist in a movie again. His replacement is already there for us in Ironheart. We don't need those same characters again. Like I said, I'm all for just creating new characters, bro. Like the Marvel universe is way too big to still be dragging Robert Downey Jr. and Captain America out there. It's too big.
You look like you got a lot of thoughts there. You look like I see. Do you see it, Macy? See them hand? The hand was there. You saw the face was moving. He got some thoughts. All right, T, go ahead, hit us with it.
First off, screw you, Debo. I love you, bro, but screw you. But here's the thing, and I'm gonna go back to like the beginning point where we were seeing a lot of decline with the Marvel stuff. The problem with a lot of what Marvel has been doing, this is the reason why. The problem with what Marvel was doing is they weren't staying true to a lot of their characters. They weren't. They were changing so many things about characters. Like you're right. Black Widow, we should have never got that movie. It was well past the time of Black Widow. But they're also they have too many things going on at one time. Like for the Marvels, for people that were watching the Miss Marvel show on Disney, like say all of a sudden you go to the movies, well, who's this character? And wait, I didn't watch WandaVision. So who's this character? Like, you don't know these characters unless you are following the properties outside of the movies. And that's one of those things. Some people, hey, I'll commit myself to, a couple hours to watch a movie. Other people don't want to commit time outside of that. Other people want to just be able to see what they want to see and be done with it. Now, when it comes to Deadpool and Wolverine, I think this is where we're going to really get that, where we need that real reset. I think that's what's going to happen. We're going to get that reset for the Marvel Universe because of the
But it's
fact
not a
that
reset
now
though,
you
because
have
the
the
movie's
character
set
that
like
everybody
25 years in the future.
But that's what I'm saying. It's a reset for the universe, though. Because remember, yes, it's set in the future, but we're in a multiversal thing. Let's say you don't think that they can just. I mean, come on. We saw in Endgame. They can go back and they can time travel now. So we can. You don't think that they can't reset the entire universe, like to
No,
the
it
point where
doesn't
it's
make
like,
any
hey,
sense to it doesn't make any sense to reset the universe right now whenever you have a whole new cast of characters that you can introduce with stories.
Auntie, I think you're like completely discounting everything that happened in Loki by doing that then.
Yeah,
I
because
think you're literally just taking all the great stuff you did there and saying, ball it up, throw it in the garbage, set it on fire. It means nothing.
because
That's
Loki
where
right
I
now
don't
is
understand
literally
that.
one of the strongest characters in the universe right now.
It's not like they've never done it before. It's not like they've never just thrown everything away before. So, I mean, but Wolverine and Deadpool, I think it's gonna be Wolverine and Deadpool, and I'm calling it right now. It's going to be the movie of the summer. Nothing else is touching it. And then we'll see what happens when we get to next year and Captain America: New World Order.
But look, when I saw that Captain America trailer, I don't know about you guys, but I was super excited. I'm a person who I am glad that we are not diving back into the same Captain America version again, because again, if you have things like that, Marvel Encyclopedia, you have the comic book experience that Terrell has and Daryl has, right? You know these things that, hey, dog, it doesn't always have to be the same dude. There are some characters in the universes out here that end up being multiple different people. And like May said, Iron Man, we already have the replacement for that here with Ironheart. We don't need to revisit that again. So I'm glad that we are going to see a push towards some new characters instead of seeing the same old characters. Even though I am completely against the Agatha show. Let me be clear on that now, fellas, because the trailer for that dropped this week too. I am 1,000 out on that. I'm not
like there has to be some real huge reveal with Agatha for that to have any like something has to like completely shift what we're going to think about Marvel over the next few years happening in Agatha for that to hold any merit, because that show, what is the point for it? Like
to be honest, I feel like that is nothing but a fan service show. That's all it is. It is fan service. The fans of WandaVision fell in love with Agatha, and now they're doing a damn fan service for it.
I actually think there's going to be a bigger point to the Agatha show.
It has to be. I feel you.
We're going to finally get Mephisto. That's what we're going to get. We're going to get Mephisto, and that's
which I would not be mad at. Mephisto. Hopefully they might attempt to bring back Dormammu in another form. We'll probably see the resurrection of Wanda. We'll probably get the full, like the actual resurrection of Wanda, because we know she's not dead. So they'll probably like unearth her in that, like some combination of those three things has to happen. Like has to for Agatha to hold any merit.
And by the way, and like I say, I know we're talking about something completely different, but Mace, what you said earlier, and I wanted to say something then. What you said earlier about Madam Web, I know why it failed at the box office. Okay, there was a clear-cut reason when I saw that movie why it failed at the box office. It was a superhero movie without no damn superheroes. That's what the
I mean,
problem
like I
was.
said, the movie itself wasn't bad, but it's completely unnecessary. We did not need a Madam Web movie. We could have slid Madam Web into a Spider-Man movie. Honestly,
I mean,
she could have been slid into
Sydney
the
Sweeney.
last Spider-Man movie. Like
I mean,
you could
Sydney
have
Sweeney
slid
sliding
while
right
they
in-
were
sliding into anything with me.
while we were messing around in different multiverses and stuff. They could have ran across Madam Web right there, and now you got your answer. You don't need Madam Web. You don't need a backstory on Madam Web. For what? Who cares about Madam Web's backstory? Like I
Hey,
said, the
first time I
movie
was ever introduced
completely
to Madam Web,
unnecessary. But as a watch, it wasn't that bad.
like say, first time I was ever introduced to Madam Web was in the Spider-Man animated series, and it was just an old woman with those weird glasses sitting in a chair. I say, I need to see a young Madam Web, but guess what? We got that. I mean, I didn't oppose seeing Sydney Sweeney on the screen. That's always a pleasure. But I'm saying that movie.
She can't act. I'm gonna say it now. She's not a good actor. She's not.
Doesn't matter.
I nigga, that's what they said about Megan Fox too. It doesn't matter.
Hey,
They
guess
said-
what? Guess what? She's still making money, and plus Sydney Sweeney. Let's say she's taking on a lot better roles than Megan Fox ever had. Let's say Sydney Sweeney's roles. Sydney Sweeney's roles ain't all been. Oh, I'm the hot chick, but no, Megan Fox.
Somebody on the same page as me. Thank you, Damien.
Listen, bro.
Appreciate you,
Bro.
brother.
I'm not gonna sit here and blow smoke up you and tell you that Sydney Sweeney is the greatest actress alive. She knows what she's there for. We know what she's there for. If she listen, bro,
I
if
thought
for
you were
whatever
supposed to
reason
be in a movie to act. I'm just saying.
So Megan Fox was put into Transformers because of her acting skills.
Yep.
Get out of here. You shut your mouth. You shut your mouth. No, she wasn't.
But hold on. Let me.
I'm gonna put that on the poll. I'm gonna put that on the phone.
Jerome, let me ask you a question. How many movies of Sydney Sweeney's have you watched outside of, like, say, what movies have you watched of hers? Because I can list off some other things she's done that you might enjoy and see that she's a better actress than you think.
Go ahead and list those off there, bud.
Did you ever see The Voyeurs?
Nah.
Watch that one. She did a really good job in that one. It's all sorts of jacked up. It's kind of like Disturbia meets Eyes Wide Shut a little bit, like not to that degree, but like it's not.
Nigga,
it's
Eyes
weird.
Wide Shut.
Sounds like a bad movie to me. Keep on going.
Terrell, I have a question for you.
What's up?
Did you watch Euphoria?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. There we go. There we
Listen,
go. We got our
bro,
answer.
No
We got our
wonder he's
answer.
trying to give me this damn speech. No wonder.
Listen, brother, I watched Euphoria I watched that show in disgust because it's like, how are these kids getting away with all of this stuff? Like, listen, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I wasn't out in them streets as a 17, 18-year-old when I got a whip finally. But the stuff that they be doing it as high school kids, bro, listen, dog.
Yeah, I just looked at her IMDb. My opinion still stands. She can't act, bruh. She's not good. She's not.
There's a lot of people in movies that aren't good at what they do. Don't mean that we can't appreciate them for what they're there for.
Look, I'm not saying you can't appreciate them. All I'm asking you to do is be honest. That's it.
I mean, come on. The woman went on SNL. The Sydney Sweeney went on SNL and she played a Hooters waitress that she knew why she got the best tips. Okay. I'm just saying.
What that got to do with me telling you to be honest about what she's doing?
Anyways, like I originally said, and I'm doubling down on this, Madam Web wasn't that bad of a movie if you take out of the fact that it was completely unnecessary for the entire story of where it places in the Marvel aspect of it. Like it was a solid movie. Like I'm not gonna sit here and just be like I hated every minute of watching and I was ready for it to be over, but it was completely unnecessary. Kind of like Black Widow, completely unnecessary. Like, but it's not like a hateful watch. You're not just like, why am I watching this? You're not gritting your teeth the whole time you're watching, just like,
But Black Widow was unnecessary because of the fact Black Widow died already in the universe.
And we don't.
No. I'm not gonna let you do that. Even if she hadn't died, it was still completely unnecessary. It was unnecessary when her character was alive. Who was asking for that?
But hold on. That Black Widow movie, if it would have came out at the right time, would have been at the right position to bridge a gap between certain movies. This, when it came out, it was after Endgame. There was no point to it at that point. I didn't want to see a Black Widow movie at that point. I'm not going to say I wanted to see one beforehand, but I wasn't going to be opposed to it.
That's the point. There was no reason for this.
When it made sense, it was perfectly fine. It didn't make sense when they released it.
No, there was no reason. There was no reason for that. That was a waste of hundreds of millions of dollars for making that movie. That was a waste. That was stupid. I understand they had to do it because contractually that was part of how they got Scarlett to be there through the end of those, right?
I mean,
it wasn't necessary.
They could have introduced Madam Web in the Across the Spider-Verse movies. They could have did that. They could have did that in Miles Morales stories, and it would have been completely fine. Honestly, I would have taken Madam Web in Across the Spider-Verse as opposed to where we got her in a standalone movie. That don't make no sense.
I mean,
we could have got a glimpse of Madam Web in Far From Home while they were trying to send everybody back to their universes.
I'd rather watch every Ghostbuster movie from beginning to end than watch Madam Web.
Don't you do that?
Excuse me, nigga. You trying to disrespect? Wait. Nigga, you are not gonna sit up here and disrespect one of my favorite series of movies. We're not gonna do that. Well, there will be no slander of the Ghostbusters on this show.
I will explain my point. The original cast of Ghostbusters I will watch cleanly. That's no diss to them. But any of this new nonsense, no.
Have you watched any of this? While you call it nonsense, have you watched it?
Don't worry, I'll get to watch that Frozen. I get to watch that one on Netflix.
So you just heard, right? The answer is no. Then he hasn't watched them, but he's calling them nonsense. Nigga,
I can have an opinion. Leave me alone.
Nigga, I think that's gonna be me and the wife's next movie series to watch is Ghostbusters.
Nigga, you got time to watch Tyler Perry nonsensical movies. You could watch.
You know what?
That's especially, nigga, because you don't have to pay for it because you can just log in under the movies and TV app since we game share, and I already got it, nigga, so you can watch it for free.
You know, you got another point. I'd rather watch a bunch of Tyler Perry movies and do some darn Madam Web.
Nigga, that sounds like a you thing. I'd rather watch Madam Web. If I had
I'm committed.
Madam Web,
let Daryl do bad by all. Daryl can do bad by himself. Okay, let him do what he gonna do. Ain't nothing wrong with what that. Let him do him. Let him do him. If he, let's say if we question his taste in cinema, then that's perfectly fine. We're not all gonna like the same stuff. Daryl has very much been adamant that he don't like a lot of the same stuff we like. I've been adamant. Y'all have definitely not liked a lot of stuff I like. And Jerome, don't you ever say that's a lie, because we both know you like to trash me to my roommate, let's say, about the shit I watch when I'm at home by myself. And yes, I know I get fined. Oh well. I'm just saying.
I can name a couple shows if you want me to.
You can name a show.
I can name a couple of them.
And you know
what show?
The Circle.
Let's say.
Okay.
I mean, nigga, I showed them the trailer for The Circle last week. The last time we did the show, I showed them, and both of these niggas was looking at you like, nigga, what?
The Circle was questionable. Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you do that?
Because it was COVID. Hold on, that show came out during COVID. I was bored and it was entertaining.
Why didn't you just go on VH1 and just watch Love and Hip Hop at that point?
Because that shit is garbage.
What do you think The Circle was?
The Circle
He
was
said
at
he
least
needs a little bit more mystery in his life.
Right. I don't need to know if Stevie J and whatever her name is gonna break up 5,000 times because he slept with five background dancers. You know, I don't care about that.
There's hidden lore in that now, because you know why he was having all those problems with his lady friend? Because of Diddy.
Well, guess what? He did or he didn't. It don't matter to me. I don't care for Love and Hip Hop.
He's a victim of the diddler.
I knew this nigga was gonna find some way to fit the Diddy in here. I knew it. I knew this. I was waiting for it the whole show, dog. The whole show. I was like, this nigga's gonna find a way to get Diddy in here. And what'd he do? Right there it is. There it is.
Hey, did he do it? Yes, he did. Anyways, what I'm saying here, yeah, that's right. I did that, Jerome. What I'm saying is that if it entertains me, it entertains me. Guess what? Hey, different strokes, different folks. That's why this show is the way it is. Because if we all agreed on everything 100% of the time, this would be boring. Like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. No, we got Daryl over here trolling, and he ain't been doing that today because I guess I took the mantle from him today until the last few minutes. I say, Mace is always giving his hot takes. That's why I had to say something about damn Madam Webb's. I say, Jerome, goddamn, me and you have had arguments for the last 24 years over stupid stuff. And guess what? We still got Google. We got Google now that's on our phones. And guess what? There's still one argument to this day me and Jerome have never settled in 24 years of friendship. And you know what? We probably never will. But I'm saying, I can like what I like. Y'all like what y'all like. And that's how this show keeps chugging along.
All I'm going to say on that is I'm undefeated, never lost.
One-on-one, never lost.
Yeah. Hold on. And during that whole time frame, when LeVar Ball was saying that crap, did someone be like, yeah, it's okay to never lose. You never made it to the big show. Did everybody just check him like that? Because I don't know. He was on too many programs at the time.
Hey, look, man, you can say that to LeVar, but he would just say something even wilder back to you, brother. I mean, that's just who he is. That's just who LeVar Ball was, plain out and simple.
Never lost.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, hey, I got us all sidetracked. Before we go,
yeah,
real quick, we got like 3 minutes left in the show. Mace, South Sudan played great against Team USA yesterday. Should Team USA be worried going into these Olympics?
Not one bit.
Daryl,
who cares about a warm-up game?
Who? Should Team USA be worried after South Sudan put on a great performance against them yesterday?
No, that'd be stupid. That'd be stupid. That means you come to the game losing. That's all. No confidence. You don't think you can win. There you go. Stupid. Stupid. No.
Oh my God. Oh man. Uh-oh.
You know what it is. I can hear you.
Now we can.
I can hear you now. I
didn't know if he was getting in the zone or what. He just had this look in his face like.
I'm like he over there like muting himself while having it on. Here we go.
Daryl, tell the people where to find you, nigga.
Twitch and YouTube, Low Elo Janitor. Say his name and he'll appear.
I believe in Daryl.
T, tell the people where to find you.
Hey, find me on Instagram at tcampbell_ITC. And also make sure you follow me on Twitter at The Real Trey Camp. Also, make sure you follow ITC Sportsball on Instagram.
Mace, tell the people where to find you.
You know, man, Twitter, funky_stuff09, Twitch, twitch.tv/swaggymace. Hit your boy up.
And of course, at JSpanderman everywhere. You usually see my pretty face with the ITC logo. Make sure you like, subscribe, rate us, review us. You only give us 4 stars, then go to 5 stars. I'm going to think that you are a hater. You want me to think that because I'll call you out in person. I'm a really nice guy. We can just have a good time. All that being said, this is another resounding episode of your favorite weekly sports show, and that is ITC
Sportsball.
Sportsball. I believe in Daryl.